What's the worst friendship you've ever had? Drop your stories in the comments below. But before you do, here are some jaw-dropping confessions from people who trusted the wrong friends. Confession 1. She used my mental breakdown as her TikTok content. I met Lisa during our freshman year of college. She was loud, confident, and instantly popular. The kind of person who made you feel special just for being in her orbit. We bonded over late-night ramen, crying over our awful roommates, and watching trash TV while procrastinating assignments. I trusted her with everything. During my second semester, I hit a mental health wall. Full-on panic attacks, days when I couldn't get out of bed, and long nights of crying. Lisa was the only person I opened up to about it. She'd sit on my bed, rubbing my back, telling me I was strong, and that she was here for me, no matter what. Then one night, someone sent me a TikTok. It was Lisa's account, and there I was, blurry in the background, crying, rocking back and forth on the floor of our dorm room. The caption? POV. Your best friend is spiraling, and you're trying to be there for her weary face, broken heart, hashtag mental health awareness, hashtag college life, with sad music playing underneath. She'd recorded me without my knowledge. Worse, the video had over 250,000 views. Strangers were commenting things like, "You're such a good friend," or "Hope your friend gets help," while I was mortified. When I confronted her, she didn't apologize, she defended it. "I was just trying to spread awareness," she said. "Besides, no one even knows it's you." I cut her off immediately. She tried to spin it as me being dramatic. But that day, I realized Lisa didn't care about me. She cared about her image, and my breakdown was just content to her. Confession 2. She stole my boyfriend and made me the villain. Sophie and I have been friends since middle school. We went through everything together: puberty, heartbreak, college applications. I thought we were inseparable. That was until I introduced her to Jake, my boyfriend of 2 years. At first, she was supportive. She'd gush about how cute we were and joke that she wished she had someone like Jake. But then the comments got weird. "If you ever mess up, I'm totally stealing him," she'd say with a laugh that didn't feel like a joke. She'd hang out with him without me, by accident, and claimed they were just becoming good friends. Then one night, Jake broke up with me. No explicación. A week later, he was in a relationship with Sophie. She texted me, "I didn't mean for this to happen. Please don't be mad." I felt like I'd been stabbed in the spine. When I told mutual friends what she'd done, Sophie flipped the narrative. She told everyone I had been emotionally manipulative and that Jake was afraid of me. She painted herself as the savior, the one who rescued him from our toxic relationship. People believed her. I lost almost all my friends overnight. Years later, I found out Jake had cheated on her with someone else. Exactly how their relationship had started. Karma's not always late. Sometimes she just takes her time. Confession 3. He turned my birthday into a pity party for himself. My 30th birthday was a big deal to me. I had planned everything: a rooftop dinner, close friends, speeches, and even a playlist that took me 3 hours to make. My best friend, Daniel, knew how much it meant. But from the moment he arrived, it was all about him. He looked miserable and kept loudly mentioning how this time last year, my ex dumped me. When people tried to lighten the mood, he just doubled down. At one point, he stood up and made a toast. I was touched, until it turned into a 10-minute rant about how lonely he was and how hard his life had been. Everyone just awkwardly clapped at the end, and I sat there wondering how my birthday had turned into Daniel's personal therapy session. The final straw? He took home the bottle of champagne I'd been saving for the end of the night. "You don't need it. You've got people." "I don't." After that, I slowly distanced myself. He noticed and called me selfish. But honestly, that birthday made me realize I wasn't his best friend. I was just the most convenient stage for his self-pity. Confession 4. She faked being sick to get me to skip my exam. During our senior year of college, I had a massive exam that could make or break my future. The night before, my roommate and supposed best friend, Clara, came into my room crying, saying she thought she was dying. I panicked. She claimed her stomach hurt so badly that she couldn't stand. I stayed up all night with her, even offered to take her to the ER. She refused, saying she just wanted someone there. I didn't sleep. I didn't study. I skipped my exam to take care of her. By the next afternoon, she was fine. Magically, I asked if she was feeling better, and she shrugged. "I just really didn't want to be alone last night," she said, almost laughing. When I confronted her later, she said I was being dramatic, and "It's not like you failed just because of me." I found out later she had lied about being sick before, multiple times. To professors, to friends, even her family. It was her go-to way to get attention. That day, I learned the hard way that some people don't care what they take from you, as long as they get what they need. Confession 5. She sabotaged my job interview out of jealousy. Lena and I had been friends since high school. We were the classic duo. I was the quiet, bookish one. She was the loud, fearless type. In our 20s, we both got laid off around the same time and started applying for jobs together. One day, I got an interview for a marketing firm I was dying to work at. I told Lena about it, excited, nervous, all of it. She smiled and said, "You're going to kill it." She even helped me rehearse interview questions. The night before the interview, we went out for just one drink to help me relax. But Lena kept ordering more rounds, saying, "Come on, you need to loosen up." I ended up blackout drunk, missed my alarm, and woke up too late for the interview. Later that week, I found out Lena had applied to the same company and got the job. She hadn't told me she was even interested. When I confronted her, she shrugged and said, "You weren't going to get it anyway. They needed someone with more energy." She laughed when she said it. I never spoke to her again. Confession 6. My best friend used my secret to get ahead. I trusted Maria with something no one else knew. I had a chronic illness. I didn't tell people because I didn't want pity or special treatment. Maria was the first person I opened up to about it in years. She cried, said she was honored that I trusted her. Fast forward 2 months. We both got nominated for a competitive internship. We were the only 2 finalists. I didn't think it would hurt our friendship. I thought we'd cheer each other on no matter what. Turns out, Maria had other plans. During her final interview, she told the hiring manager that I was dealing with some personal health issues that might make me less reliable. I didn't find out until after she got the spot. One of the employees, who knew both of us, confessed what she had said. I felt nauseous. She had weaponized my vulnerability to climb a ladder I helped her find. She still sends me messages sometimes. "Hope you're doing well." I never respond. I hope she hears my silence louder than any words. Confession 7. He lied about his parents dying for clout. In college, I became close friend with a guy named Trevor. Everyone liked him. He was charming, funny, and always had some wild story to tell. One day, he opened up to me and said his parents had died in a car accident a few years ago. I felt so bad for him. I started inviting him to family holidays, gave him rides everywhere, even helped him pay for groceries when things were tight. Then one afternoon, I saw him at the grocery store with his mom. I froze. He saw me, went pale, and rushed over. Said it was complicated, and she was actually his aunt who raised him. But something fell off. I did some digging. His parents were alive and well, and they lived just one town over. I confronted him, and he finally admitted he lied because it made people care about me more. I couldn't believe I had poured so much love and support into someone who used sympathy like currency. I blocked him that night and never looked back. Confession 8. She slept with my husband, then asked to be my maid of honor. I met Emily in college, and we stayed close for over a decade. She was there for my engagement, helped plan my bridal shower, and cried during my proposal story. 6 months before the wedding, I walked in on her and my fiancé in my bed. I didn't scream. I just stood there, frozen. She tried to say it just happened, and he said it was a mistake. A week later, she had the audacity to message me and say, "I still want to be your maid of honor. I want to support you." Like she hadn't just burned my entire life down. I canceled the wedding, blocked them both. I sometimes fantasize about sending her a thank you card, because at least now I know who they really are. Confession 9. He used my mental health crisis to make himself look good. Last year, I had a complete mental breakdown. I confided in my closest friend, Josh, who promised he'd keep everything between us. I trusted him. Then I started getting weird messages from people I barely knew. "Are you okay?" I heard what happened. Turns out, Josh had been sharing my story, but not like a friend. He was bragging about how he was helping someone through trauma and how draining it was. He even told his manager at work that he might need time off because he was supporting a suicidal friend. He used my pain like it was his performance piece. I confronted him, and he said, "It's not like I used your name. I haven't spoken to him since, and I never will." Confession 10. She faked cancer and took all our money. Our friend group raised over $8,000 for Kira after she told us she had stage 2 breast cancer. We shaved our heads with her, ran marathons, held fundraisers. She gave us updates, showed us hospital wristbands, said she was too sick to work, so we all chipped in. A year later, someone spotted her on a beach vacation in Bali. No signs of treatment. No buoy, no cuatro marks, just her and a margarita. We investigated. There were no medical records. She'd faked the whole thing. For sympathy, for money, for attention. We never got the money back. But we did get a reality check about how far someone can go when they crave the spotlight. Confession 11. She lied about being abused to keep me from leaving the friendship. I was ready to cut ties with my toxic friend Mia. She was manipulative, jealous, and always played the victim. When I finally told her I needed distance, she broke down sobbing and said her boyfriend was hitting her. I couldn't walk away after that. I took her in, let her crash on my couch, supported her emotionally and financially for months. But something didn't add up. She'd talk about being abused, then laugh on FaceTime with him, say he was actually sweet. I snooped, found texts where she admitted to another friend that she made it up because she couldn't lose me. That was the moment I realized some people will fake anything, even trauma, to keep control. I left and never looked back. Confession 12. He recorded my breakdown and shared it in a group chat. My best friend, Devin, was with me the night my partner left me. I completely unraveled, crying, shaking, saying things I didn't mean. I thought I was safe with him. Turns out, he was recording me. Not secretly. He just propped up his phone while pretending to text. I found out later when someone in our group chat mentioned something I never told anyone else. I begged for answers. Devin laughed and said, "You were being so dramatic, I had to show them." Like I was a punchline. I deleted every photo I had of him. And that night, I finally understood betrayal doesn't always come from enemies. Now, guys, let me know your opinions and your own stories in the comments. And of course, subscribe for more.